After Sanji won his battle with Queen, the scene shifted to the left side of Onigashima, where Zoro and King were clashing. Zoro had already unleashed his powerful attack directly on King's face. His fierce attack broke King's face armor, and his face was now exposed. Zoro said, "Just as I thought. When the flame on his back goes out, his movement speeds up but his defenses get weaker." After King's half-mask was broken, he removed his mask, revealing his original face. Zoro was shocked, and the Beast Pirates were also stunned, saying, "No way, King Sama's mask!" The pirates discussed rumors about King's black wings, white hair and dark brown skin, and how the world government was offering 100 million berries for any information on his race. Before they could finish, King became serious, and his sword was covered in fire. The pirates were frightened, and King used his wild attack Imperial Fire, and a mighty fire dragon came out of his sword, killing the pirates. Zoro told King, "The castle was already an inferno, and that's no way to treat your men. You would be better off focusing on me than throwing a tantrum. So the government is interested in your kind, huh? Want to tell me about your race?" King transformed back into his bird form and said, "Why should I bother? You'll be dead soon." He flew toward Zoro at full speed, and massive destruction occurred on the rooftop as they fought. King attacked Zoro with his wing slashes, and Zoro was pushed back. King then started throwing multiple direct attacks at Zoro, who couldn't hold them, and was sent flying back with great speed. Meanwhile, King was flying around. Zoro stood up again and said, "I don't have much time. If we keep dragging things out, this sword will kill me." King replied, "I don't want to risk drawing this out either." Zoro thought, his race being special doesn't change anything for me, and then said to King, "We are in the same boat, but you've had your time on top. Now you've got to make room for us." King was standing in front of Zoro, who got ready for his attack and shouted, "King of Hell, three-sword style!" King interrupted him, saying, "Don't get ahead of yourself. Kaido-san is going to be the next pirate king." King remembered his past when he was held in a laboratory, and Kaido was standing near him. Kaido said, "You are a Lunarian, and the government will never let you go. I saw their experiments to test your endurance. I am leaving this place to form my own pirate crew. So how about it? Are you in?" King asked, "Do you really think you will be able to change the world?" Kaido replied, "I am the only one who can." Then, Kaido and King escaped from the lab, and King asked for his name. He replied, "Arbor." Kaido said, "You are too strong for a name like that. Call yourself King. Stand by me and I will never sell you out." Kaido laughed. The scene shifts back to the present as Zoro shouts his attack, "King of Hell, three-sword style, Purgatory Onigiri," and unleashes a powerful strike towards King. King defends himself but falls back due to the force of Zoro's attack. Zoro notices that King is unscathed because the fire is still burning. King then unleashes his powerful attack, Imperial Dragon Fire, and hits Zoro directly. Struggling to stand, Zoro exclaims, "Those flames are like magma!" As they continue to battle in midair, King has the upper hand and applies great force to Zoro, who holds back with his three swords. Suddenly, King changes his sword type to try and take Zoro's swords away, but Zoro quickly jumps back and exclaims, "Not happening! I won't let you take away my named blades!" With the pressure of the attack, Zoro is sent flying back, but he uses his technique to land safely. Before he can get up, King speeds towards him and hits him straight in the face with his leg. However, Zoro realizes that he can cut King when he's close. He unleashes his bird dance attack and lands a powerful slash on King's body, causing blood to spurt out. Despite the immense attack, King quickly recovers and starts attacking Zoro again. He taunts, "You have caught on to how my powers work. That's right. Ready to admit you're beaten?" Zoro and King clashed fiercely, and this time King blocked all of Zoro's attacks. Zoro smiled and said to King, "You are blocking now. Thought you said my attacks had no effect? You seem scared now." King flew back and said, "Your kind is too inferior for you to have a prayer against me." Zoro replied, "That's the kind of thinking I hate the most." King was flying and said, "I will remember you as a decent swordsman." Zoro ran towards King and said, "If you survive me, I will scar you so bad that you will never forget." King moved towards Zoro and unleashed his most powerful attack, shouting, "Imperial Guardian Fire Dragon!" A massive flame dragon came out of his sword directly towards Zoro. Zoro also jumped in the air and unleashed his attack by shouting, "King of Hell, 3 Dragon Style 103 Senses!" An intense, powerful slash came out of Zoro's sword, cutting the whole dragon from the middle, and the dragon was now in 2 pieces. King was shocked, but before he could react, the slashes cut off the dragon and directly hit King. King's sword broke into pieces, his wings got cut off, and he was sent flying back with blood spilling out of his body. Zoro was coming down from mid-air after unleashing a powerful attack, and he smiled as he knew that he had won. As King was falling down and blood was coming out of his mouth, he struggled to say, "Kaido-san." He remembered his past when Kaido said, "You still believe that, King? Is the world I am making really the world you wanted?" Kaido laughed and said, "You think I am Joy Boy? Legends are legends at this point. It doesn't matter what you do. I owe you my life. Just keep being the strongest." The scene moves back to the present, and King's voice trails off as he falls. "I will make sure to never lose until you are king of pirates." King fell back defeated, and Zoro remembered when he said to Luffy, "Until the day I beat him to become the greatest swordsman, I will never lose again. Got a problem with that, King of the Pirates?" As King was falling and Zoro was in midair, he said, "If this is what it takes, then I will become the King of Hell." Zoro was looking like a menace, and great haki was bursting out of his 3 swords. He made his attack ready and unleashed another strong slash toward King, and King fell from the Onigashima, defeated. The narrator said, "Battle outside of the right brain tower, victor is Zoro." Meanwhile, Law and Kid were struggling with awakened Big Mom, but I will cover that in the next video. You can watch all manga chapters in order in this playlist, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really motivates me to continue.